Seed sowing. This is something which a lot of people have problems with. Now it depends upon the size of your seed as to what you do with it. So let me just demonstrate what we're going to do. Something like Papaver commutatum, Ladybird poppy, has very, very small seed, and you can tell that usually as soon as you get the little packets open. These little foil packets are really good. I always suggest that you flick the top of them and then all the seed goes down to the bottom, so when you tear it open at the top you're not losing any in the top bit of the silver foil packaging. Now a pack of Ladybird poppy seed has something like 500 seeds in it, so you don't need to have all of them. So when you fill up your pot with your compost, fill it up to about that full, then give it a tap. You can see how much it goes down in the actual pot, and then another pot on the top like so. Just pressing it down gives you a nice flat surface so that you can actually put your seed on there. And then you get your seed packet and you open it so that you end up with, just be very careful when you're doing this so that it doesn't fall out everywhere. Make a nice loop like this and then gently get the seed so that you can see it at the end of the packet, and then just gradually, gently shake it over the surface like that, and that is enough seed. You've got at least 100 seeds in there, and that's enough to cover any county in the country, so there'll be plenty. Now with Ladybird poppy seed, Ladybird poppies are like the wild poppies, and they only start to germinate if they have been under the ground and then turned over with the soil when the soil tends to be ploughed. That's why you see ploughed fields the next year, beautiful poppies in the field. So what you have to do to make that the same, if you're having it with yourself, is you get something like a piece of slate and you put a piece of slate over the top. So you would water this, put a piece of slate over the top, put these into your cold frame or on your windowsill, wherever you're trying to germinate them. And then after about 5 days, you lift the slate off, you leave it off for about an hour, and then you put the slate back on again. After you've done that, about 10 days time, you'll see it starting to germinate. Once it has started to germinate, then you just cover lightly the seed which is there, and you cover it lightly with something called vermiculite, and it is just literally a light covering like that over the top of the germinating seedlings. They will then come up through and look really, really good, and then once you've got the 2 seedling leaves and the sign of the first proper leaf, that is when you start to prick them out and put them outside. Seeds are a really good way for the gardener to be able to produce plant material for themselves at home, and it's great to be able to trial out all sorts of different types of seed. If you see us at the shows, you'll see we have a big tray full of seeds like this, and you can buy them from us there, but also you can buy seeds from our website www.hardysplants.co.uk/seeds.